เล่านิดนึง
Hello, this year I'm going to present my boyfriend design of the Color City Book Fair. Let me give you some background information. Color City Book Fair is a small but diverse, interactive, and full of cultural atmosphere of the cultural event. In addition to immense publishing and the bookstore to involve in the event, it also has Christian markets. It is a second-hand and handmade arts market. This activity is created for encourage people to learn more about the civil society, arts community, arts and social issues. This event will also have some talks, workshop, exhibition and performance. Participate in addition to the purchase of the books. It also can enrich the participant interest and understanding of the different issues. Our market audience is our first target is art, entertainment, and recreation workers, and the second target is students, and the third target is the local resident. The age between them is 30 to 40. My design concept is the rainbow. Rainbow is the reflection and the reflection of the rays of the sun shining on fabric. Moreover, it is an obvious symbol of the peace and serenity. In addition, the logo signature of the IRGA organization is the rainbow. Indeed, the social issue of this book fair that I choose is the same-sex marriage. Thus, the design concept can be linked with the issue and the audience can get the idea easily. Here is some survey of the market audience. The social issue is same-sex marriage as well as gay marriage. It is the marriage between the people of same sex, either as a secret civil ceremony or in a religious setting. On 2014, Russia is approved the Russian lesbian law. The government state proposed for the law is to protect the child for the begin exposed to contact recognizing homosexuality as being a normal in society. It means if the children has recognized they were gay or lesbian, they can tell the truth to the others and they do what they want to. On 2015, Ireland becomes the first country to legalize gay marriage by the popular vote. Become the first country in the world to do so by the popular vote in move health as a social reparation and welcome a wonderful. IRGA is established since 1978. It is a worldwide foundation of over 1,200 member organizations from 125 countries campaigning for lesbian, gay, or gay. The vision of IRGA is of a world where honesty rights of all are respect and where everyone can live in equality and freedom. The logo that I changed to the book fair. The logo of the book fair that the organization used before is quite simple and created by dramatic form. It's quite simple, but the viewer cannot get the message from the logo. The new logo I designed is use the line and words to present what I want to say. I use the line to square up a form like a book and use the word Chinese and English to express the logo of the book fair. And the theme of this book fair before is the rainbow is in everywhere, but I changed the theme after confirm the issue that the book fair is want to spread out and people have to give some concern on the same-sex marriage. In this case, I choose the theme and the title is the fill your color in will be the theme of the book fair. As I say, color has different meanings, such as yellow means wisdom, red means vitality, orange means creative energy. Like the name says, feel your color is talking about feel your feeling, emotional, and let feel your color and feel your emotional in this event, and let the gay or lesbian know also take the concern on the same-sex marriage. This is the first version of my poster, and the first version mock-up of my and the final version. The new poster is found in the rainbow color. In the first version, I just used the color and the words to create the poster. I also used some effect of the melt the color to explain the film. Every time we had to melt and add some water in the paint before the painting. This action can explain how the people feel their feeling and or emotion to the event, and the option and their opinion to the social issue. In the final version, I add a man who has two sides. This man is represent the real one and the fake one of homosexual. In the homosexual have to conceal the real one to the others. Even many people accept the same-sex marriage. However, it still has too many people refuse them. That's why the man has two sides of him. Also, use the man can present the event topic directly and clearly. And in the Facebook mode of the profile image, we use the logo, and the cover photo will use the landscape version of the poster. Here is some focus group analysis. And in the first question is how do you feel if the buffet is without a social issue? On one of them said it would, but it's politics, the buffet and wise the public opinions. Someone said it is different to the other buffet, which is only concerned the selling. Another one is said social issue is less common. Show with the buffet is why we see. Someone is asking for a question why a buffet is without a social issue. Another one is asked, is it only talking about the Hong Kong social issue? Next question is, which social issue used as a film is the most interesting? They are expecting the hottest issue of the years, like the death penalty, gender identity, gay marriage, and the cohabitation. The answer was including the topic of the event, which means some of them is as expecting the buffet is using same-sex marriage as a film. The next question is, would you visit a buffet which is using same-sex marriage as a film? Someone said, if it's just a buffet, I would go. Another answer is yes, it's meaningful to the gay. They deserve and they need my support. The next question is, how does the poster make you feel like? Some of them say quite colorful, and someone say it has rainbow inside. It's meaning something. The man has two sides. It seems like has different meaning. In this question, people can see the poster has deeper meaning with the style. The next question is, how does the poster make you feel? Make you feel like? Someone said yes, the makeup by the two contrastive color feels like he has two different sides. And next question is, does it clearly to show the information of the buffet? Someone said the front is using the constructed color to the background is good for the good for the watch. The next question is, do you think the poster can explain the information of the profile? Someone is say yes, and someone is say it is obvious to and easily to get the message. In this three questions, we can note that some of them can get the message through the poster. In the last question, is it clear? In the last question, what information you can get through the poster? And in this question, we can note some them they are interested to visit the book fair because of the book fair has something is different from the other book fair. And this poster can explain the information of the event roughly. And in media case, the media I choose is using Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, leaflet, and the public release. The top three are the most teenagers use. Moreover, I would like to emit some leaflet to the resident and post the public release on our Facebook, on our official website. Due to our target audience is student, it means the poster to the school and let them stick to the information, but is the way to master. The end of my presentation.
So, Ms. Lau, can you please tell me more about the major interpretations that you have over the answers that you receive from the focus group interview? You receive so many different answers. So what are your major interpretations of these responses?
Is the profit with using of same-sex marriage can encourage them to go to this buffet or not?
So that is the main point that you're raising.
Yeah.
How about the poster? In the poster design, you decided to use, kind of two-sided, two-faced representation of a man, very muscular man, in this poster. But your film is about same-sex marriage, where both so-called gay people or lesbians can also participate in. So do you think you can have a different approach in terms of the representation of gender issues in your work? Instead of using a two-faced man, can someone with a more unclear kind of gender identity be used instead?
Yes, and someone may say it is same-sex marriage is including gay or lesbian. In my poster, I just use the gay because many people is the first main image of the same-sex marriage is for the gay, it's not the lesbian. The first concern is the gay. So I use the man to represent my concept and my feeling in the posters. But someone is say the lesbian is not my concern. I have thought thinking about that because the lesbian is using a girl. But if I use one side of man and one side of woman, is not can complete to explain it is a same-sex marriage. So I choose the man to represent the same-sex marriage.
Is there a way that we can use a face that looks both like a man and a woman at the same time?
I think if I only use a man with a two side, is the first image to the people is very impressed. So I use the man.
Finally, can you tell me more about the color tones that you use in the poster? They seem to be very unsaturated in a way, very pale. Right.
The color tone I use is very constructive color to the man, and the background is using the rainbow. The rainbow is the same concept with the organization ILGA, so it is the color that I use.
So why this color? But why this particularly very unsaturated colors, very pale kind of colors, instead of very bright colors.
Because if I use too many constructive color, or it will be too colorful. So I use a opposite tone on the backgrounds. It won't be so too constructive with the man.
Thank you for your explanations.
Thank you.